Oh. Mm. La 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 la. Okay. Good morning. Let's all take a deep breath and gently let go of this meditative state and begin to come back into our bodies. Let me say a few prayers here to begin my day and my week. You're very welcome. That's beautiful bamboo flute music, 432 hertz. Take a nice deep cleansing breath or two. I'll say my favorite prayers here to begin the day. I am my I am presence. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of my Father, Mother God, the company of heaven, and every man, woman, and child evolving on this sweet earth. I give heartfelt and sincere thanks for the sacred gift of my life and of life itself. And I ask my I am presence to consecrate every thought, word, action, and feeling that I generate toward more love and more light for myself and my world. Word, I am word. I know who I am in truth, what I am in truth, how I serve in truth. I am here, I am here, I am here. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is sorrow, joy. Where there is darkness, light. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are forgiven, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Father, Mother God, indwelling Holy Presence, Lord God Almighty, great and perfect Spirit of love and light, we give thanks for this time together. We quiet our minds, we open our hearts, we awaken our spirit together as one. We bless ourselves, our loved ones, all of humanity, Mother Earth, Father Sky, the four directions, the elements, and all who dwell upon this plane with us. We give thanks for this time together, this sacred time of awakening, healing, and growth. We ask to be used this day for your divine and holy purpose, that we may reveal more of the love and light of all that is as us. For this, and more than words can ever express, we are grateful and thankful. We give thanks. We let it be. It is so. So it is. And together we say, Amen. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's a big week, my friends. Welcome to morning prayers. Great to be here with you. This is Monday, May 16th, 2022, year of our Lord, as we say, and it is the day of the Wesak full moon, the blood moon in Scorpio astrologically, and we had a total lunar eclipse at 5:23 a.m. and I woke up right on the money and did a half an hour of Lazarus Light of Sirius guided meditation and was glad to do it. Yeah, after I answered the call of nature, glad to do it. So great to be here with you. Our Lady Addie Lamborn did a 90-minute YouTube talk and guided meditation last night as well. Worldwide Wesak full moon meditation, May 15th, 16th. And the link for that is right here on my page. And it was quite powerful. We did the 2 Orin meditations. We called on the great ones. And I don't even remember what the other meditation was. I was so gone at that point. But it was great. And then what came up on my YouTube was Patricia's latest as well, Patricia Cota Robles. And as you know, if you follow me on this page, I've been following Patricia for at least 6 years weekly for her video logs. They typically dropped on Friday, so we would have it in good order before Sunday, Monday. And so I did that last night at the end of my day. I got the wind up, as we say. I made some cash Saturday at the market there, and so I got the wind up to go out to Cork. I'll talk about Saturday, and the whole last 4 days has just been a marathon. But Cork yesterday was great fun. I made a video at about 11 a.m. Saying I was headed for Cork, and I hope to see my Cork friends, none of whom were able to meet up with me, but that was just fine, last minute and all that. Yeah, I got the bus right on time. Was there for 5 minutes, and €12 round trip was great. Put the guitar in the luggage bin and found a place for lunch. And made a new friend there, a young man named Eamon, whose mom is in Sinn Féin, and she's working with housing assistance program. So we had a few things to chat about. Eamon was lovely company, and that was very sweet of him to join me and hang out together. He took me to where people busk, and I tuned my guitar and set up and gave him a song, and he wished me good luck, and that was great. I played for about an hour. I found a little, there's a bench with 3 big wooden structures around it. And I put myself in the middle of that bench to get out of the roaring winds that were there yesterday in Cork City. And I made about €10 and it was good fun. And I met some lovely people, including a mom who had 2 little ones, one in the stroller and one about 2 years old. And she invited me to a fire ceremony that night, or the lighting of a fire. Anyway, she was very nice. I didn't make it to that, but I did spend the afternoon in Cork, and lots of memories there. I used to do 2 classes a week there when I had my car. And I was riding high in the saddle in those days. I would do 3 or 4 classes a week between Cork City and Skibbereen, Clonakilty, Bandon, all that. So anyway, it was lovely to be there, and I visited some old haunts, and then treated myself to the Downton Abbey movie, which for sure is the last time we're ever going to see that cast and that story in this lifetime. I think they've left it all on the field after whatever it was, 7 seasons and 2 films. And it was a lovely thing, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And I met some other wonderful Downton fans there, and just had a great time. And staggered back about 9 o'clock at night. I left at 11 in the morning, and then did Addie Lambourne's 90 minutes and Patricia's 15 minutes, and then threw myself into bed with great abandon. So it's been quite a weekend of music, and I'm thrilled. I looked at my post there from the Men's Shed concert on Friday. They're probably call it something else. I'm thinking I'm probably calling it the wrong name entirely, but that's how I have it in my mind. Anyway, and that's been seen now by exactly 200 people on Facebook. So I'm absolutely thrilled about that. Lunch, which they asked me to do on Thursday, and I did a couple hours of playing on Thursday to get ready for that. Played for an hour on Friday. Then we had the big concert Saturday with everybody: Declan, Hank, Vicky, Grania, Brian on bass. I hadn't met Brian before, and I got up to do my 4 songs, and Vicky and Declan did 4, I think, and Declan and Hank did 4, and then we had a few encores, and I was invited up for that. It was just great fun. And we raised €500, I think, thereabouts, for our friends struggling in Ukraine. So very grateful for that. Over the course of things, Charlotte and her man Tiernan reached out and wanted to get some space to come and play in Bandon, and I said yay, and after checking with my friends here. So hopefully we'll see them in the near future. There's a clip here from Tiernan doing the classic The Foggy Dew, an old Irish classic. And yeah, just my head is spinning. It's been such a week. And here we are in the energy of the eclipse. So I listened to 2 of my astrologers last night. I listened to Joni Patry, and I listened to Steve Judd, and was grateful for that. Yeah, how are we doing here? Okay, I think we're good. And like that, yeah. So quite a marathon. So I might be morning prayers might be a little edited or shortened version here today. We'll see how I go. I got some little red spot on my nose while I was sleeping somehow. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So what else can I tell you? As if that isn't enough. Yeah, playing 4.5 hours of music in the last 4 days. My calluses are fully restored to wherever they used to be. My fingers are as calloused as they've ever been. So I'm really grateful for that. And yeah, it's just been a joy. I met some lovely people, some lovely Irish musicians who shared the space with me. They were setting up across from me, but they gave me an hour to do my thing, which was plenty of time, considering how cold it in their optimistic summer outfits, while the cold and the wind buffeted them, myself included. So I got my hour. The chap played harmonica on "This Land Is Your Land" brilliantly, and the bass player accompanied me on several of my tunes as well. So it was just really a joy. And this mom I mentioned, she was lovely, and Who put money in my case? Young ladies. Yeah, without exception. So that was interesting. Make a note of that. All right, what do we have here to share today? We've got some Guthima Roba. I sent my link to my music to Guthima. He loved it. He said it made his day, so that means the world to me. Fellow mystic, poet, and beautiful soul. Yeah, Guthima. He says, inner or outer? Here's his new poem. Why talk about internal and external? The sky has not heard about it. The ocean does not know it. This way of speaking might be used for some practical purposes, but it does not align with the lyrics of life. The heart is laughing at this. It does not have inner or outer. It is one with all. Human body and cosmic body surge with each other. Half of our body is the sky and the galaxies and the stars. The other half is the earth and minerals and vegetation and everything that comes out of the earth. Life is made of day and night, laughter and sorrow. Listen, there is a divine playfulness within us and around us, exchanging secret messages. You don't have to do anything. Simply remain open to this invitation. Sometimes, if you can sit and do absolutely nothing, the highest form of cosmic transaction happens. Rainbows on the sky. Our stability becomes reliable only when we realize that we are one with everything. My heartbeat responds to the heart. Nourishment does not just come from food. It also comes from touching the ground with a bare foot. It comes from human kindness and fresh air and sunlight. Take a breath into that. Lovely. And some great shares here from Lucia Light, enjoying the spring there in Hohen-Neuendorf, which is outside of Berlin. And there's Tracy O'Connor having the time of her life. What an absolute honor and privilege to hold an alternative communion for this young warrior of the heart, Billy Sinnott, today. Deep gratitude. Well done, Billy. Man's making his own ceremony. Good for you, my friend. God love you. Here's to you. Ali Ray, if you feel called, join me here in this sacred now, in this sacred circle, under the light of the super full blood moon eclipse, together as one around the sacred fire. Let's celebrate our being and all beings of our beloved Mother Earth. Feel this deeply within your heart and join me with this beautiful sharing of song and sound. I love you, beloveds. And she's got a YouTube link there. I haven't looked at that yet, but I will take a look at that, Ali. Thank you. Oh, all right, let's see what that looks like. Let's take a quick peek. La 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 la. I'm branded on my feet. It's 20 minutes. Rhythmic tribal sounds, earth song. All right. Yes. I will, I'll post that on my page here. Ali sent me a lovely message, dream that she came and visited me Saturday at the market or Saturday night and healing work together. And that was beautiful. Thank you. Grateful for that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that's posted. Posting. Yeah, the energies are just doing their thing out there. Earth Song is the name of the link. Rhythmic Tribal Sounds Earth Song. Milan and Ali Pervez Mehdi. Yeah, she's a very good singer. Tim Brown and I share some of her links sometimes. There's the Mayans. Rui McKiernan is a very cool dude, and I love to support him and his podcasts. He did a great one with the singer Declan O'Rourke about Declan's novel that he wrote during the lockdown called The Pawnbroker's Reward. Declan O'Rourke, great singer-songwriter, one of my heroes. And Rory's up there as well. Rory has a book called Hitching for Hope, stories of Ireland that he collected when he was hitching around the country, meeting people in that way. You can still do that in Ireland, my friends, yeah? It's not the desperate, violent place that other places are, thank God. You're not too old and it's not too late. Good to know. Thank you. Carla Bass, when you ascend up your pillar of light and meet your higher self, this is the solar flash. It happens within you, for it is you. Thank you, Carla. What on earth are orbs? Orbs are spherical fields of energy. I'm convinced orbs are the essence, the light body essence of who we are outside of physical reality. One way to contain our consciousness, yeah? Very elegant. Orbs are spherical fields of energy. They have a reputation for making themselves known in video and photography, though many confuse orbs with dust particles. Not in the least. Orbs are not hollow on the inside. When zooming in on an orb, you will notice varying intricate, multicolored interior designs. Exactly. Orbs hold consciousness. In fact, a popular opinion suggests that orbs carry messages across time, space, and between dimensions. It is also suggested that orbs contain the energetic harmonic signature of a spirit or soul. See, that's my take on it. And Serena says, I had a bedroom full of them last evening, zipping around every color and more than I could imagine. What absolute amazement and fun. Did not want to sleep, though I was drug out into it for about 2 hours. Woot woot, I am so very grateful in more ways than I have words. Serena, well done. Thank you for sharing. And Laura Murphy is singing the praises of another, poet, mystic, Irish soul sister. She says, at Vicar Street in Dublin, she says, to witness this Banrian an Croy and Samol Danak, queen of the heart and multi-skilled one, in action last night, was to have your heart blown open. A woman whose truth, artistry, love, genius, courage, humor, beauty, power, humility, and humanity emanates through every word, step, note, and vibe. A woman who not only dares to dream, but upholds the vision of what's possible. It is an honor to walk on this land with you at this time, Imelda May, and to call you a soul sister and friend. And to you, cherished sister Kathy Scott, for your magic weaving, sharing, and crack. She says, my heart is full. A pleasure, Laura. Thank you for sharing that. And yes, I quite agree. Imelda May has captured my imagination and my attention as well. She is definitely blazing red hot, bright white light. There's Gervais Wright, the many faces of the spiritual journey, peace, laughter, and utter chaos. Yes, take your pick. Anna Horst, stand strong, lover. Sometimes it feels tiring to try so hard and feel like you're not getting anywhere. Sometimes it feels impossible to love while being misunderstood over and over. Sometimes it feels challenging to stay aligned while needing to survive in this culture. Stay vibrant, lover. You are this culture's medicine, and they are starting to see what you have to offer as the most exquisite, sacred gift from on high. Brilliant. Take a breath into that. Yes, my lesson for one of my lessons is Friday when it was my show and I was in charge of the room. I chatted my head off and was quite relaxed and had a lovely time. Saturday, when I was part of somebody else's show, I never said a word except maybe told people which song was mine that I'd written, and was rather nervous, and it made a world of difference. So it was kind of nice after that Sunday to go play out in the streets of Cork and just get my mojo back again. The ability, Nicole McIndoe, lesson learned. The ability to heal yourself is directly related to your trusting and knowing in your power to do so. Just a gentle reminder. And this one from Todd Medina, Isaac George gives it a thumbs up. It's the dude from the Big Lebowski, the great Jeff Bridges. He says new information has come to light, man, with his great hippie locks and sweater. He says every day the possibilities expand. This is Todd now. Every day the possibilities expand exponentially. There's absolutely no external threat, nothing in our way, nothing holding us back, but the fear of our own power. We came to consciously create. What are we waiting for? The gates are wide open and free, just like our soul. The dude abides. Peace. Thank you for that, Todd. All of us dudesters appreciate that. A shout out to Brother Garrison Keeler one more time. I just looked at his interview with the American TV show CBS Sunday Morning, where they get chatty with celebrities about culture and things. And Garrison is out there killing it every night one more time, having the time of his life at the tender age of 80. I'm about halfway through his current novel Boomtown on Audible, and he's out there doing live shows and doing his thing, and I'm grateful that he is. And I have the weekend's Prairie Home Companion to look forward to, so I'm looking forward to that. Yes. All right, we're coming down the home stretch, I think, right quickly. One day I would like to turn on the news and hear there's peace on earth. It would have to be sponsored by somebody else, I think. Raising Ecstasy, Ram Dass. When we see the beloved in each person, it's like walking through a garden, watching flowers bloom all around us. Ram Dass. My Ram Dass hug. Will I ever forget it? I do not think so, thank God. Yeah, so Ram Dass's house in Maui is now, of course, a healing center. And there was a lady who was there, who was a student of his just a few months ago, who was grieving the loss of her partner, her brother, somebody very dear to her, and was sharing pictures and messages from the house and all that. It was really touching. So thank you for that, Ram Dass, and all who are holding his vibration there on Maui and with his work. What a sweet, gentle soul. Ariette, she says, it took me a long time before I truly dared to stand for who and what I am. And that's where continuous deepening, English deepening, is. Before that time, I got in my own way. I felt displaced, was often sick, weak, and nauseous, and literally got some chronic illnesses stamped. Lonely, felt too different, misplaced, didn't understand the world, the people, the reason I was here, and what I had to do. It took courage and determination to choose what truly brings me joy. I share to inspire because there are many lonely souls who do not recognize themselves in the majority. Those who feel different, those who don't feel seen, haven't heard this. You might recognize yourself partly in my voice. Indeed. May you also stand for who you are. After all, we are not here to pretend to be little. We are here to shine and make the most of ourselves. That has never been more true than right now, my friends. And Ariette, bless you. I love you madly. Thank you for that. No more words. Hear only the voice within. Rumi. And here's Ali Ray. One more time. Go within. Receive the powerful gifts your heart holds for you as we journey through this powerful, super full blood moon lunar eclipse. We are blessed and infinite gifts abound. Be still and know. Indeed. And here's Nikki, Sophia Jade King. I think this is what I was looking for. She says, one of my favorite realizations is when I consciously witness apparently separate jigsaw pieces coming together to form a whole picture. I have often looked at my life in this way, a perfectly random set of experiences that are by divine orchestration, in no way random at all. That feeling, when the pieces start to slot together, is exquisite to me. As I shared in my post about the alchemist essence, that was one of the 13 essences intuited back in November 2015, the plant that supports this essence is the fireweed. Last summer, my dear friend and co-collaborator, Fi Takas, Fi, and myself created a range of plant oracle cards that we will be bringing out at the perfect moment in time. As I was writing about the fireweed, I realized that we happen to have created an oracle card for this plant, and so I feel to share this with you too. Again, truly potent medicine for this time. Fireweed, therein the sound of silence. Sometimes there is nothing to do but sit within the walls of silence. Ironically, fireweed comes with a message of silence. There is potency and power in the silent. When nothing is stirring and there is nothing to hear, everything is happening. Fireweed teaches that within the profundity of silence, the whole of life is taking place. Fireweed asks that we drop into our bones to feel this. She asks whether we can become so hollowed out that we become aware of the very breath of life itself. Oh, so quiet, oh, so silent. There is very little else to say for when the silence finds you. Life will never quite look the same again. Fireweed supports us trusting in the silence of all. And the closing quote here is, I am the sound of silence. Take a deep breath. Nikki Sophia Jade King, absolutely beautiful. And here's one I wanted to share. Now this, I think this was Addie, posted this link at the very end of her talk on the Zoom class on Saturday. That feels right. And this is Garnett Schulhauser and his lecture video, What I Saw in Parallel Universes. If you really, truly are ready for transcending 3D Earth and getting the big, big picture and beginning to awaken to all the neighbors that are out there waiting for us to join them on this cosmic journey and to get out of the quarantine and the zone of forgetfulness that we've been living in, the vibrational prison, not to put it too mildly. You can't do better than this interview, this lecture. It's a little over an hour, and this guy blew my mind over and over and over again. He's Canadian. He's a solicitor, a lawyer, and a year before he retired, he met a homeless man on the street who turned out to be his spirit guide. And he started showing him the bigger picture of his soul's journey and what's out there amongst the stars. And it is a jaw dropper over and over again. So I cannot recommend this enough. The link is on my page. It's right here. He astral traveled into parallel universes and was shown the ultimate hope for all mankind. Really, really our destiny. Yes. So Garnett Schulhauser, What I Saw in Parallel Universes. And finally, did I say this? The lovely town of Tulsa, Oklahoma, spent $20 million and bought 100,000 items from the Bob Dylan collection that's been gathered over the course of his lifetime, and they have created the Bob Dylan Center, a window into the voice of a generation. So how about that? Yeah, pretty cool. The only connection I know of Dylan with Tulsa, Oklahoma is that's, I believe, the birthplace of Woody Guthrie, who definitely was his inspiration and starting point. And yes, there I am. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, singing "This Land Is Your Land" and learning the lyrics one more time. So Woody, You're still on the journey here with us. God bless you, brother, and it's a pleasure. All right, we're coming down the home stretch. Now then, I can let's do the Mayans here, and then I think we'll finish up with Patricia. Boy, time flies when you're having fun. My friends were in. Let's see. Okay, Brenda Garcia is here. Good morning, Brenda. Thank you for dropping in. Thanks, my friends. Feel free to share this video with anyone who is interested. Thank you for prayer requests. We're keeping Maddie and Annie's dear friends in our thoughts and prayers. They're both going through some health challenges. Anna is the mom of Maddie. Maddie's in the hospital for a few weeks, and Anna herself has a healing challenge at the same time. So it's full on and flat out for our friends. We're keeping them in thoughts and prayers. And to Annie and to Sarah and to Dorrit. Dorrit made it back to, Sarah and her knees, Annie and her heart, me and my heart, everyone's heart. Dorrit made it up to Portland, and she reconnected with her son Garth yesterday, and that's a beautiful thing. And I think she's getting ready to move to Copenhagen and ticking off the last things on her to-do list to be able to do that. So very excited for my friend. I'm 2 weeks from my residency application, the third and final time, and I'm 2 weeks from the rent. So, and I'm a week away from my friend Teresa, who is on her own when she comes for a visit after her workshop in Sligo. So I will repost the information about Venus Gaia Temple Rising in Wales and Sligo. She flies over to Dublin Wednesday, and the workshop is Thursday through Sunday, I believe. Here we go. Thank you. Bless you, Teresa. Looking forward to all of it, my friends. White spectral mirror is the glyph for today. Boom, boom, boom on our Wesak full moon eclipse. And this is the day that Patricia said 2 weeks in a row, we would know we are the ones we've been waiting for. Okay? Thank you very much. Ready for that. Thank you. Yes, we'll let it in. We're in the wave spell of Yellow Star, Elegance, Beautify, and Art. And white spectral mirror are the energies of dissolve, release, liberation, endlessness, reflect, and order. Go ahead and close your eyes. Turn within and take a deep breath. 3 times, we'll share this together. White spectral mirror. I dissolve in order to reflect, releasing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power doubled. Deep breath. I dissolve in order to reflect, releasing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the spectral tone of liberation. I'm guided by my own power doubled. Deep breath. And third and final time, white spectral mirror. I dissolve in order to reflect, releasing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the spectral tone of liberation. I am guided by my own power doubled. Deep breath. We give thanks. We let it be. It is so. And together we say, and so it is. Okay, here's Patricia. It's 13 minutes. It is vlog 271, Empowering the Gifts we are receiving this month. It dropped on Friday the 13th.
Hi, Precious Heart. Thank you for joining us for our weekly vlog. With every breath we take, the gift of the violet flame we are receiving this month from Saint Germain and his legions of violet flame archangels are being greatly amplified in the world of form. This is allowing the I am presence of every person to transmute into light monumental amounts of the misqualified energy and the resulting human effluvia we either deliberately or inadvertently miscreated in the past by expressing thoughts, words, feelings, and actions that were not based in love. Simultaneously, we have been receiving the highest frequencies of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame that we have ever been able to safely experience. Today, the company of heaven is revealing to us that these gifts of sacred fire from on high have accelerated humanity's forward progress in the light in wondrous ways that have transcended expectations. As a result of this victory, the company of heaven has given us an activity of light that will lift us to the next level of our ascension process. If you have the heart call, please join with me and lightworkers around the world as we participate in this powerful opportunity to add to the light of the world. And we begin. On the rhythm of my elevated holy breath, I consciously breathe in and out the highest frequencies of prana and my life force that I have ever received. Now, through the power of the spoken word, I affirm, I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of every man, woman, and child on earth. As I consciously breathe in and out through my heart flame, humanity's I am presences merge into one luminous being of light. Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her are now cradled within the unified heart flame of humanity's collective I am presence. I now realize that with every holy breath I take, humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth are breathing in unison with me. Through humanity's collective I am presence, I clearly see that every person and every particle and wave of life on Earth is now participating in this glorious activity of light. On my elevated holy breath, I now invoke the mighty angel of resurrection and the brand new, greatly intensified frequencies of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame. I also invoke beloved Saint Germain and the legions of violet flame archangels. Beloved ones, I ask that you gather up every electron of precious life energy being expended by humanity during this sacred and holy time. Purify this energy with the power and might of 1,000 suns, using the full divine momentum of the fifth dimensional solar frequencies of God's violet flame of infinite perfection. Weave this purified energy into the collective cup of humanity's unified consciousness. I accept and know that through this activity of light, every electron of precious life energy being released by the sons and daughters of God on earth is being used this day to lift humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth into the next level of our greatly accelerated ascension process. Now, Empowered by the divine intervention of the angel of resurrection, I decree, I am the resurrection and the life of the immaculate concept of the divine plan to lift Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her into the next level of our ascension process. I am the resurrection and the life of the immaculate concept of the divine plan to lift Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her into the next level of our ascension process. I am the resurrection and the life of the immaculate concept of the divine plan to lift Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her into the next level of our ascension process. Now, through the power of God blazing in every heart flame, I ask the mighty angel of resurrection and all of the legions of light associated with the resurrection flame throughout infinity to come forth now. Beloved ones, assist me in flooding the earth and every electron of precious life energy evolving here with the highest frequencies of the Mother of Pearl resurrection flame that we are capable of receiving. I realize that I have come to set right the vibratory action of all energy in my world and in the entire world. I am an instrument of God, reestablishing divinity wherever the resurrection flame is applied. I am the flame of resurrection in action. I am a director of the resurrection flame, and I am humble before its magnificent presence. I am grateful to breathe the power of the resurrection flame through all life on Mother Earth. I am now charging the electronic substance in, through, and around all life with the full power and might of the resurrection flame. I am the cause of this blessing of the resurrection flame on earth, and I am the bridge over which it flows. I am the resurrection flame's final effect of divinity being permanently reestablished on earth. And so it is, as God in action, I am, I am, I am. Now, beloved Saint Germain and your mighty violet flame archangels, I ask that you breathe through every person's heart flame the most intensified frequencies of the violet flame that cosmic law will allow. Blaze the full divine momentum of this incomparable frequency of sacred fire in, through, and around every electron of precious life energy that has ever been misqualified by the sons and daughters of God in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown. As one voice, one breath, one heartbeat, and one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I now invoke the highest frequencies of the violet flame that humanity has ever been able to receive. Beloved Saint Germain and your legions of violet flame archangels, blaze this violet flame with the power and might of 1,000 suns, in, through, and around every remaining thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief that humanity has ever expressed in any of our earthly sojourns that are reflecting anything less than our Father, Mother God's comprehensive divine love and the truth of the oneness of all life. Transmute this misqualified energy, cause, core, effect, record, and memory back into its original perfection and seal it in an invincible force field of God's infinite light. I accept and know that this activity of light is being intensified with every breath I take. Beloved legions of light, hold this sacred fire sustained in, through, and around me and all life on this precious planet. Blaze it through every heart flame as the ascension process for humanity, the elemental kingdom, and Mother Earth is lifted higher and higher. Sustain this gift from the very heart of our Father, Mother God, until Mother Earth and all life evolving upon her are wholly ascended and free. And so it is. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am that I am. Dear one, thank you for your willingness to add to the light of the world in this powerful way. God bless you. I look forward to being with you next week.
Okay, there you go. Take a nice deep breath into that. Mercy, 10:01. Yes, my friends, we've done it again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just take a moment here to kind of put a bow around it, wrap it up. Wrap it up, my friends. My angel cards here today are healing, divine timing, and romance. That's lovely. Thank you for that. I'd welcome all of that. Thank you. I do welcome all of that. Well, again, I'm just so grateful to Annie and Sarah and Brenda and Fran and Carol and everyone out there who drops in here. I think that includes Tim. I think that includes Jerry. Hank might drop in. He was there earlier this morning. Bless you, Hank. He liked our Mayan calendar. I'm surrounded by some amazingly wonderful human beings, and I'm truly grateful and honored about all that. And it's definitely time to shine for me and for everyone who's on this path here. So shine your light and share your love, boys and girls. That's the message for this week, and certainly for today. I was thinking that there are some wonderful long meditations, 30-minute meditations by Oren. Addie talks about how Oren, to her, is so powerful, and they certainly are. We've been doing these Oren meditations now, channeled by Sanaya Roman, for the last 40 days, I'd say, 40 meditations, however that has laid out over the course of things. And it's certainly lifted my spirits over and over again. So thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing this time with me. Thanks for all that you're doing to help the world see what's possible. I was thinking that Lazarus talks about a virgin future. And of course, our guy Garnett there, and Addie, and Dolores Cannon, and Patricia, and so many others have told us about the fifth dimension, the new earth, all these wonderful things. Addie was mentioning last night that the new earth already exists. It's already populated with people. And the difference is everyone's living from their heart, and they're not letting the fearful, crazy ego mind interfere with choosing consciously to love and be loved and to express and give and create a world filled with love and peace. Sounds pretty good to me. Sign me up. So we have a lot to look forward to. And even though, yes, the world is, there's a lot of chaos and a lot of darkness and a lot of pain and fear out there, the light is getting brighter, and what's in our hearts is to be expressed. And if I can help you in any way, with a prayer request, a one-to-one session, I'm thinking over this next 2-week period, it's definitely super manifestation time. I love Wayne Dyer's Ohms and Ahs meditation, and I will post that here this morning as well. Those are brilliant, and I've used them over and over to pull a rabbit out of my hat, and I'm planning to do the same this next 2-week period. And there's many tools out there to help us at this point. So I'm full of gratitude. I'm I'm running on empty, and I'm ready for rest. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. It's going to be a brilliant week. Peace and blessings. All my love. Thank you for being here. If you're able to make a donation to the PayPal, that's brilliant. And don't forget Teresa and Zahara's workshop unfolding in Wales and upcoming in Sligo from Thursday through Saturday, I believe. And you can also participate online. So opportunity of a lifetime, and I'm looking forward to meeting Teresa here at the end of the week. That should be a joy. My love to everyone. Peace and blessings. All my love. Namaste. Peace.